All right, Wake Up Dead Man, the third Knives Out sequel, um, in the trilogy, I guess. It's got Josh Brolin, Jeremy Renner, Glenn Close, and of course Daniel Craig is the detective, who's been in the other two films. There are no returning characters here; it's all new cast. Um, And the interesting thing about this third film in the series is that you don't get the detective appearing right away. It actually sets up the characters in a unique way to kind of like introduce their backgrounds and everything. And then after the um, murder takes place, that's kind of when it gets going. It is a 2 hour plus movie. I didn't find it that long. Lots of it was intriguing and everything. There were a couple of slow parts, but very interesting as the story goes along and kind of the dynamic between the main priest here and the Daniel Craig's character as things progress. I really like kind of like the main priest here and his sort of predicament that he is in, both in his background and kind of dealing with what goes on. Um, the final reveal, I guess the climactic part, kind of didn't take me by surprise too much. Um, could have been a little better, but still, I thought this third movie was decent. It was different from the first two. The first two were more, I think, pacing wise, they were a little faster, I suppose. But that's okay. Where this third one kind of builds things up to start and kind of goes from there, setting up the story. It does take place mostly in this church, and that's fine. One location, why not? Um, and kind of the backstory of it all, setting these cast of characters up, is very interesting as well. I would say that my favorite in order would probably be the first movie, the second movie, the third movie. Um, I mean, they're all pretty much very interesting. There's humor here and there, well placed, and the cast does a really good job of playing their roles. Josh Brolin here is playing a very different character for sure. Um, and Jeremy Renner, don't remember the last movie I really saw him in. I can't remember, but it's nice to see him back in a new movie. I always liked the actor personally. I mean, even though he played Hawkeye in Marvel movies, I mean, he did a really good job at that. But I think he's a cool actor. So the whole cast is great. The humor is good. The pacing can be a little slow in parts, but it didn't drag the film down for me. Go watch this film. I think it's a solid film. It may not be as good as perhaps the first two, but I think it's still a solid film all around. And yeah, I don't know if they're going to continue making more of these Knives Out movies, but hey, I'm on board. I like the murder mystery movies like this there, and I don't feel that like when you watch a murder mystery, you're kind of like one and done. But these Knives Out movies, I think, are so well done that even though you kind of know what happens, I could rewatch all three of these just because of the way it's shot, the way the actors go, and all that kind of stuff. That's my personal opinion, anyway. So anyway, Netflix has carrying this year, and definitely, you know, it's theaters. Check this one out, and if you like the first two Knives Outs, you're probably gonna like this one. I will say it's a little different in terms of pacing than the other two, but still worth it. And yeah, I'll leave it at that. Let me know in the comments what you thought of this movie, and perhaps what's your favorite Knives Out movie. Give it a thumbs up and all that fun stuff. And we'll see you later.